Hi, I'm Marci Degman, the aspiring gardener, and today we're going to talk about tomato growing secrets. Now, the one thing you've got to know about tomatoes is that what you see up top is largely defined by how good of a root system is underneath. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your soil is rich and loose and deep. You want to be able to get as much root as possible. So the first thing you want to do is go along and take lower leaves off wherever you can. You can kind of see where this one can come off and these can come off. And what that's going to do is allow you to plant that tomato that much deeper. So when you go to put it in the ground, you want to go all the way up to that branch. You could even go further if you want. I'm going to choose to leave a little bit of foliage because it needs to also be able to produce food. So this gives it plenty of foliage for the sun to hit, also plenty. That means I can plant this plant this deep. The other thing you're going to want to do, so your plant is bushy and strong, is pinch it from the top. Now if you look at this, you can, anything that can go, you're going to remove. And you want to do this early before it starts to flower and produce because it's going to be awful hard to pinch those nice flowers off. So you want to go in here and pinch anything off the top you can. Okay, these are not too bad, but I'm going to go ahead and pinch to right there. And what that's going to do is that's going to cause branches to form lower. So not only are we going to plant deep for roots, we're also wanting to make the plant bushy, sturdy, and very full of foliage. That's going to increase the amount of buds and the amount of tomatoes that you get later. Plus, if you're lucky enough to have nice big ripe tomatoes, you don't want your branches to just break. So that's the two main tips. Good root space, pinch your tomato plants. The other thing you want to do is make sure that you give them plenty of water. You want to fertilize them throughout the season. And you want to make sure that you don't plant them out until the ground is 60 degrees or warmer. Otherwise, they'll just sit out there and they won't do anything. So what I'm doing right now, while I'm waiting for our outdoor temperatures to come up a little bit, is I'm keeping mine on the porch and I'm keeping them away from the cold evenings, but then during the day I'm bringing them out into the sunlight. So what you want to do is gradually adjust your nursery grown tomato plants to your outdoor temperatures before you actually put them into the ground. That'll keep them from going into transplant shock, and that'll also give you a lot better growth. So what you want to do is treat them really good at the start, and you're going to have a lot of good tomatoes later on.